he said, can I also come with you? We'll figure out like, what movie you want to watch. And I think we went and watched, what is that, Crimes of Grimwald. I never expected my husband to come with me. Like, I didn't want anybody else to be involved with my misery. But I was in that black pit. So, like 12 o'clock, I'm like bringing up this conversation. He says, 12:30, there is a movie. You want to leave right now? I was actually in the middle of cooking for my middle son. He said he wanted to eat because he just came from college.
Yeah.
So I was making like, dinner. Actually, my comfort food is spam, believe it or not. So I was cooking spam and spinach, and my husband says, just leave it, like it's go. So I said, okay. So I just stopped everything, the stove and everything. I turned off, and then I left for the movie. And on the way, my husband was asking, why are you feeling this way? And actually, like, if I was normal, I would have attacked him. I would have said, like, being married to you, I don't have my own life, blah, 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 blah. But thank God, like, at some point I could see it's not anything to do with the world. It's nothing, because what I am rejecting then is the grace of being a mother, grace of being a wife. Like, these are one of the days I prayed for. I prayed for a husband. I prayed for my kids, So I told him, it's nothing to do with you. I said, it's a random thing I heard on the radio, this guy having his friend over and he had his own den. And I said, how long I've had like no time, like my own space in my own home. And so I told him, it has nothing to do with you, but it's the feeling I'm not able to kick off. So I told him, but I just wanted to get out of my own way. So then he bought the movie ticket. He bought big bucket of popcorn, and we had a great time. I actually ate so much popcorn, I was filled. So when I came out, I finally could kick off that feeling.
Right.
But I really needed to get away from being in that space. It has nothing to do with reality. It has nothing to do with reality. But I think last week, many people were feeling sad.
Yeah.
And I think it got to me. But when the feeling gets to me, I associated it with my life. See, the thing is, I'm trying to create a relationship to that back feeling.
Right.
Because that is not the reality. The reality is I choose not to be grateful for what I have.
Right.
Instead, I'm choosing to be miserable. And, thank God I could use my senses to see that it has nothing to do with my reality. It's almost like not able to accept what is life, instead wishing for something I don't have.
Right.
It's stupid.
Yeah, that's true.
So I said, you know what, I'm just going to hang out by myself, not be involved, just do simple things, eating, sleeping.
Right.
And it really got me out of that space. And once I got out of that space, it was really easy, to see that, I really need to take care of myself. When I hit that low a point in life, I really need to, keep it very simple. That's all I did that day. Ate, slept, watch TV. Mindlessly, I was watching Paranormal Survivor, Building Off the Grid, and some shows that literally I don't need to plug in emotionally.
Right.
So just I have no opinion, and and really wasted my day. I mean, usually I'll do some other stuff, I'll be doing my billing or or studying or something. I decided not to do anything productive.
Right.
But that's a very tough space as a mother for you, because your children are going to look for something to feed, and
yeah,
so that is tough. But thankfully, whenever I go into this space, I have little money store, so I always order out pizza, something that would disengage me.
Yeah.
So we have a pizza store that delivers to us 2 large pizza for $15, which is not that expensive at all,
right.
Very, really nice compared to many other stores. And I just keep it very simple, my life. But you need to figure out what is the way you grow you. because you need to honor that space in you. Like, for me, just like I could understand immediately, because what happens is I could have easily ruined my relationship with my husband, my kids. Like, I could have been miserable. I could have been, like, very obnoxious,
Right.
So, like, I just had to take it like as a emergency. It's like a emotion emergency.
Right.
But I do it another way because I really like to hang out by myself. So sometimes I just go from, because I voiced it with my husband, he came with me. Sometimes I don't even tell him. I will go, I'll have a food, I'll pretend as though I'm working, and I'll just go for a movie. We need to understand way to draw the line so we don't drain ourselves. That's the reason I'm bringing it up, because you having a little baby, very important for you to catch up on your sleep. Very important, because even though you don't think it is, see, it's like a sleep deficiency,
Oh
right?
no, I want to take a sleep vacation, honestly. I really do. It's so difficult.
So there are a few things, like I told you, weighted blanket will help. And online there was a post, there was a girl who asked about 7 years, she says she's having the sinus pain and stuff, she's waking up. And I wrote to her online, I'm participating in the National Top Integrative Medicine Doctor Award. Yeah. Every day you need to answer a question.
Yeah.
And January 6th, the winner will be announced. Like last time I participated, I have won like awards, but when I'm educating, that's when I realize, oh, I'm not sharing this with my patients. The first thing is indoor air quality. We spoke about, like, the ozone. Because I have actually in Amazon, there is a $60 ozone machine. It's on a timer every 20 minutes. And if you have black mold and stuff, like in my bathroom, there is black spots. My husband doesn't think it's a black mold. I think it is, because it doesn't go away. And he believes, no, there's no way we can have black mold. Because if you acknowledge it, there is a problem. He has to correct it, right?
Right.
So you'd rather pretend it doesn't exist. The reality is it does exist. But when you do those ozone cleanser, it kills the black mold. Because nothing else cleans it. If you use vinegar, bleach, it just stays dormant and it comes back.
Right.
So I find, like, air quality indoor is getting really a priority now. So I do that Aura Fresh Air, which is air restore unit. This is $100 investment. So I gave it to my son. His sinus congestion went away. He doesn't sniffle in the morning anymore. The other one is the Tencel fiber. Tencel is a brand name, but what it is a wood cellulose fibers, and it is like made without chemicals. Because of that, you're not breathing. See what happens when you have a sheet? You're constantly breathing. That's what causes SIDS in the babies when they have cribs with artificial synthetic material. They are breathing that. That's why they have breathing issues in children. That's why we worry about crib and, like, crib materials and stuff.
Right.
So really, we need to understand what is it we are sleeping on. Doesn't matter, like, whether you're changing the sheet or not. If you're not healthy, if you're not getting a rested sleep, change the whole thing in the bedroom, including your sheets, your
we
air.
need to get it, because you saw my boyfriend's a big guy. When he was home from work, he was laying on that thing for so long, and that's kind of our couch, our bed, and it's dented.
Yeah.
He rolls to the edge because we need a new bed so bad.
I actually threw out all my mattresses because the mattress stores the dead skin and stuff. So this is my room. I'm not telling about my kid, because my husband doesn't believe in what I do. So he got new mattresses now. I use only futon, and I keep flipping it out, like, back to forth, because this way I'm not having metal coils to sleep on. But my bed frame is metal. So to neutralize it, I have to do an EMF neutralizer. So you need to have some magnets and stuff. So, like, there are, like, environmentally, if you have metal near your bed, it draws in the electricity too. It disrupts our brain waves. But I find it so overwhelming to correct everything.
Right.
I know. So like I say, let me not like worry about.
I want one of those purple mattresses.
What is a purple mattress?
It's looks like an egg crate, and it's like a gel kind of, and it cradles. Like if you they put an egg on it and they put pressure over that egg and the egg don't even crack.
And what is the material it's made of?
I don't know, something.
If you can get the same egg crate with the cradle mattress with the tensile, because you can do the wood cellulose in any form, whether it's a mattress or, because it's a combination of material, that's all.
Yeah.
So you can, maybe it's a mattress topper you're talking about. Is that what it is?
No, it's a mat called Purple, or the Nectar mattress, or one of those sleep number beds. Or memory foam beds. I need something because this bed is terrible. But anyway, I gotta run.
I'm so proud.